Right now, CDOT crews are all over the state on the roads. About 400 plows are out working to try and keep the roads clear. John Glasgow started driving around the metro area at 4:30 this morning. It's changed a lot since then, huh, John?
It's quite been the change here, Gary, in the last hour and a half or so. The snow's really started to come down. And speaking of those CDOT plows that you just mentioned, we just saw a couple of them go by. They're going by in swaths to try and clear the roadways here this morning. Here's how much snow we're seeing where we are. It's a couple of inches right over here. It's come down quite a bit since you mentioned at 4:30 when we've been out here. This is I-25 right by Colfax Avenue. That's the turnoff you'd take there. And you can hear that slush and that splashback off of the interstate here as it's still quite warm. I mean, it's a lot of snow coming down, but it's really not that cold. So you're getting a lot of that melting as it hits the concrete, at least on the major roadways. So if you're going to be out and about driving today, you're going to want to take it slow. I showed earlier on in the morning how much snow some people were waking up to on their windshield. It was at least an inch that they're going to have to brush off this morning. So it's definitely coming down here in the Denver Metro, and as Becky just mentioned, that's what we're expecting here today. So we're going to continue to follow that. But let's head on out to Jordan Chavez. He's in Castle Rock monitoring the conditions there. Good morning, Jordan.
Hey, good morning, John. Man, I wish I was where you are if you're talking about it being a little bit warmer, because the wind has certainly picked up where we are on the north end of Castle Rock, and it is getting very cold. Now, that sun obviously is now up. We can see the roads a little bit better, like we were talking about, just a little bit of snow sticking there to I-25, but not a whole lot just yet as traffic is starting to pick up. We do want to still tell everybody that if you can't stay home, go ahead and take that route. However, if you have to be out on the road, just make sure that you're reducing those speeds and being very careful there. Where we are expecting snow accumulations between 4 and 8 inches. We are expecting the conditions to remain like this through that lunchtime hour like Becky was talking about. But if you ask for my opinion, if I'm gonna rate this snow, it has definitely started to decrease in size, those flakes, and I'm pretty upset about that, Natasha. Earlier I was frolicking around in it, pretending I was in the middle of a Hallmark Christmas movie, and unfortunately right now I feel like I'm just in the middle of I don't know, like Mother Nature or Jack Frost just kind of spitting on me right now.
Gosh, come on. We got to get more snow out there so it can look more like a Hallmark movie. Jordan, you're awesome. Thank you.
Yes, and so I can find my true love.
That's great. All right, so the mountains will also see some good snow. This is a live look near Loveland ski area. This storm will be nice for the state's snowpack. Our man in the mountains, Matt Renew, is in Summit County this morning. How's it looking out there, Matt?
Pretty good, Natasha. As far as snow goes, you know, one thing you never see in a Hallmark movie is how bad your hair looks in a snowstorm. Theirs is always perfect, but that's not reality. This is a wet snow that has been coming down. It's got a lot of moisture in it. It's been letting up just a little bit here lately as traffic picks up where we're at between Frisco and Silverthorne along I-70. A good amount of snow's come down in just the past few hours, 4 to 5 inches of snow in this area. Roads are icy and snow-packed, and you can see pretty much covered where we're at here in Summit County. And this is despite the fact that we've seen quite a large presence from CDOT out here clearing this snow in our area. But having said that, traffic's moving along pretty well because it's just now starting to pick up, and this is a great thing for ski areas which are reporting 5, 6, 7 inches of snow from this, Natasha, and all of this right before the Thanksgiving holiday, which would normally bring big crowds. Not the case this year, but still pretty exciting.
Well, pretty exciting. You can get those turns in. Matt Renew, and for the record, I think your hair is perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.